Unbelievable! I feel great!
Alright, Wednesday work first part done. What about you guys? I want to ask everybody watching this hyperbolic trip journey and the future hyperbolic content. Do you love exploring certain urban areas or just in general places and find ways to do the fucking job? So I found a beautiful railing which served greatly for the good old window wipers. What are your favorite spots to do conditioning and do the work you need to do? And notion to that, I want to bring something up that's very important, I think, especially for Wednesday work. We can do work on ourselves every day. We have to get up again and conquer that inner bitch. In times of where everybody's seeking comfort, that's what's needed. Where soybean oil is pumped into tuna cans and all kind of foods, where wheat starch, wheat grain, gluten, all of that sugar is pumped everywhere. I mean, come on guys. All of that additives and stuff is making you weak, and it's gonna just make it harder to abstain from certain things. But what we should abstain from is consumerism and external things. The less you need and the less you're dependent on something or someone, the more free you become. And that brings to one Wednesday work point that I want to share is, how much do you actually need? It's not about how much money you have on the bank. I can see all of those crypto people trying to sell me stuff, but I don't buy that stuff, because true wealth is health, and that comes with not only monetary freedom, that comes with knowledge, how wise you spend your time, and how much do you spend actually. Calculate how much you need for food, calculate, you must manage your own life. Don't let third parties do that for you. Don't let banks hold your assets. Be your own bank, and that's why I promote blockchain and crypto. I'm not trying to sell something, I just want to promote the opportunities that come with it. And I'm very fortunate that I have Brave as a partner for this platform, hyperbolic2020.com, that gives an opportunity to get exposed to those assets. So that being said, let me find a bit of shade here. It's probably around 38 degrees Celsius in Cyprus currently. But exactly, the point is, it's not how much you have, it's how much you spend. And the more minimalist you turn, the more freedom, really, the more freedom you just can enjoy in your life. And the more you let your assets work for you, the more you can work for yourself. And that's why I preach, invest in yourself, grow your patterns, your daily habits, try to improve them incrementally, few percent a day. And the same with your investments in assets that should work for you, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, like Chainlink, like there are certain favorites I hold in my portfolio that work for me. And basic attention token is a great tool to grow opportunities and to give artists and content creators more freedom. That's why I encourage you, download Brave browser through this platform, link in the description, and basically join the Hyperbolic gang, the small warrior tribe that is crushing all weak-hearted excuses and making this decade the best one in health and wealth. And to all of those so-called crypto gurus, influencers, all of that crap, you don't get it. You don't get it. It's not how much assets you hold. The most valuable asset is your life experience and time. And you can only generate time if you're sufficient with self-discipline and self-reliance. That's what all about. That's what the Saiyan warriors do. It is being a successful individual to conquer your weaknesses and desires. Because all of this external crap, you want to buy a Lamborghini, you want to buy a Porsche, you want to buy a villa, you want to, whatever you want to buy, it's all external, it means nothing. See you later. So Wednesday, I had to reset and focus some more time onto mobility, flexibility, and getting my hips loose again. Otherwise, my lower back could have been wrecked for longer. So I took a retreat last night, and I couldn't really go out and film. But tonight I might have a chance to explore the city one more time at night. And tomorrow is the flight back to the ViennaGang, and I'm gonna do the best out of the remaining time out here and try really to explore as much as I can. I can't promise any flips, but I'm gonna do what I can. And it is hella windy, but it feels good. The ocean is right there. Ancient exploration this way. So I'm just gonna explore a bit more. I've been training really hard with no days off. So at some point my body needed that reset, and I gave in, retreated, regrouped, and fixed my back as much as I can. With loosening my hips, it feels already much better. I hope I can provide as soon as possible, because I'm hungry to go hard again. But we have to take every situation as a lesson and also as a blessing, because now it's a beautiful day to finally explore some more of this old town out here in Larnaca. So no excuses for that. I'm gonna take you on a tour with me today.
That I'm physically deformed, that I wasn't more talented in rhetorical poetry. They could have consumed me if I had seen progress, might never have given them up. That I confide on the people who brought me up, the honors that they seem to want early on, instead of putting them off since they were still young, with the hope that I'd do it later. That I knew Apollonius and Rusticus and Maximus, that I was shown clearly and often.
I truly wish I could recover till the evening and come back to this crazy old cathedral church and film some flips out here. But we shall see. There's still a couple of hours left. I can't promise. So that's the Saint Lazarus Church, and you have the Byzantine Museum out here. It's a pretty dope area to explore. I love ancient stuff. I really love ancient stuff. Today is public holiday out here, so most of the stuff is closed. So not a lot of people, which would be a great opportunity. And but we shall see. Check this out. Like, this is crazy. I love it. I really love it.
characteristic, 'cause I never did nothing that I regretted later. I know my mother died young. She spent her last years with me, and if I ever wish to help a man in need, I was never told that I had not the means, that I was never put in that position myself, of having to take something from somebody else, that I have the wife I do, obedient, loving, humble, that my children had competent teachers, and for the remedy shown me in dreams when I was coughing blood.
Right, one more conclusion of this trip for all of you that might be interested in visiting Cyprus at some point. Like, the prices in restaurants are mostly like in Europe. The portions are, I don't know, mediocre, small, but very pricey. If you want a good portion for the value you pay, you won't find that. So I recommend go to Lidl, go to Spar, buy your own meat, buy your own stuff, cook. Like 1 kilogram of pork mince is like €3. 1 kilogram of beef mince is like €6. So you have real value for your money. Other than that, you be quite screwed, like everywhere around Europe or in the world. You will pay a fortune for small tiny portions that just have a lot of stacked sides like rice and potato, and just a tiny amount of meat and real protein and the real source of energy like protein and fat is very pricey. So you gotta be smart and don't spend a fortune in restaurants, because otherwise, of course, you will always struggle to go on holiday. And now let's explore this medieval fortress straight next to, you see in the backdrop, the ocean, the sea, Mediterranean Sea. Let's check it out.
He's got clout.
When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. They are like this because they can't tell good from it.
Alright guys, Hyperbolic gang. So, leaving Cyprus, again, grateful, thankful for all the lessons and the people I met and the circumstances I encountered. Was a very rich experience out here. So I'm now heading to the beach where the bus is picking me up to the airport. I would say the whole trip so far, like I envisioned, really amazing experience. I intended to travel as light as possible, and I made it happen with so many benefits, you know, just with this backpack, and that's all I needed. And it just brings so many advantages. You don't wait at check-ins in the airport, you don't carry a lot of stuff with you. It's easy, simple and quick. I mean, we're keeping it lean, mean and clean. Life, the simpler, the better. So, let's see. I'm just gonna wait for the bus and soak up the last morning sun rays out here from the powerful sun in Cyprus. And then I shall see you on the other side. Check you later, guys.
Right now, despise your flesh, a mess of blood, pieces of bone, a woven tangle of nerves, veins, arteries. Consider what the spirit is, air, and never the same air, but vomited out and gulped in again every instant. Finally, the intelligence. Think of it this way, you are an old man. Stop allowing your mind to be a slave, to be jerked about by selfish impulses, to kick against fate and the present, to mistrust the future. What is divine is full of providence. Even chance is not divorced from nature, from the inweaving and infolding of things governed by providence. Everything proceeds from it. And then there is necessity and the needs of the whole world, of which you are a part. Whatever the nature of
You are requested to follow the markings concerning your physical distancing, ensuring a 2-meter distance from those around you.
Alright gang, some thoughts I want to share. Boarding the airplane is always a very special event for me, because I come up with different thoughts. You're just in a different realm. And literally out of the box, I mean, freedom, that's what flight represents. And my name, Free Man, Slobodan, represents. That's why there's a very special connection, that unites me with that sensation of being in the air. So I come up with different thoughts, different ideas, and just visions. And sometimes I have a nap and then I have great dreams, and that brings me to one take I want to take out of this whole thing and share with you guys is dreams are free, visions are free, so make use of them, and I'll see you guys on the other side.
Remember how long you've been putting this off? How many extensions the gods gave you and you didn't use them? At some point you have to recognize what world it is that you belong to, what power rules it and from what source you spring, that there's a limit to the time assigned to you, and if you don't use it to free yourself, it will be gone and will never return.
Belongings which you have brought with you on board. There is Captain Francesco Mirone, First Officer Andrea Angelillo, and their entire crew. Thank you for flying Wizz Air today. We hope you enjoy your flight.
Yo, welcome back to Vienna! And I brought the sunshine with me. Bro. And that's how we freaking roll. Gang, let's go! Gang, and I made it back! Right, and we are back on track. Friday, so the Hyperbolic trip is coming to an end, and now we're joining the Hyperbolic gang in the Hyperbolic time chamber. And the first thing I'm gonna do now, after I came from the airport, is do a little bit of pull-ups and shoulder press stuff. Just get my blood pumping, adrenaline, wake up a bit after travels. Wake up the body especially. It's way colder obviously now out here in Austria than in Cyprus, but I learned a lot, and it's not about the circumstances, it's about what we make out of them. And I just learned how grateful I am for my environment I have, the friends, the family, the gifted, talented, dedicated Vienna gang, which I will see already tonight again. Of course I'm gonna go into the gym. Why should I rest from what? I had so much leg space I could actually sleep in the airplane, and it's getting stormy out here, but in the eye of the storm is where we have to remain calm, firm, and execute nonetheless. So yeah, see you guys later in the gym, eh? So I'm excited to see who's gonna rock up tonight and surprise them. Check you guys later. And we are back with the gang.
And instead of treating yourself with respect, you have entrusted your own happiness unto the souls of others, unto the souls of others.
Sunday out here in this beautiful park, blessed by the gods with another surprisingly warm day out here. So I'm just taking this as a blessing opportunity to soak up some more sun, and then actually for the first time in my life I ordered vitamin D3 and vitamin K2 combination supplement for the maybe colder and more cloudy days ahead, so that we don't get deficient in the good power of the sun. And I recommend that to everyone in the northern hemisphere, where you just have grey skies and you're not exposed to the sunlight. And that being said, grateful, blessed and unstoppable, looking forward for the night session. Friday, Saturday was good grinding again, building up consistency and momentum, and spamming some tricks over the past 2 days. So today, let's see, Sunday, as I always do, it's gonna be leg day, and before that we're just gonna feel through the session and hopefully smash some tricks tonight with the ViennaGang. So Hyperbolic gang, that's how we're gonna close this Hyperbolic trip, and we're keeping it lean, mean and clean, and I'll see you at the gym.
Right now, you can live a life right now. If the gods exist, then to abandon human beings is not frightening. They would have made sure that the ability to avoid it was within you. If it doesn't harm your character, how can it harm your life? Nature would not overlook such dangers through failing to recognize, though because it's taught them but was powerless to prevent or correct them. To prevent or correct them. Ay, nor would it ever, through inability or incompetence, make such a mistake as to let good and bad things happen indiscriminately to good and bad alike. Good and bad.
And my boy, it's end of gym session, and my boy decides to run rounds. Check him out. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. And it's a wrap for Sunday, baby. Boom! We're keeping it lean, mean and clean.